G'day guys, I'm Sam Mills and I'm pissed off because this is the third time that I've done this. Nonetheless, welcome to episode 2 of 30 Days Has September for 2012, or 2012 as many call it. It is Wednesday the 5th of September 2012. So anyway, let's get into some news because that's what this show is all about. And the top news of the day is that Carlton have put an offer worth close to $3 million over 3 years to Mick Malthouse, and he is believed to have accepted it to replace Brett Ratten as the coach of the Carlton Football Club. The Herald Sun and The Age reported on Wednesday, which is today, the Blues have tabled the deal and Malthouse has agreed. The announcement is expected to be made early next week, as early as Tuesday, and I personally, as a Collingwood supporter, cannot wait until Collingwood versus Carlton next year. They've definitely put it in the top echelon of rivalries all around the world, up there with the Liverpool, Everton's, Manchester City, Manchester United, Boston, New York, in all sports. It'll definitely put it up there as one of the best. It's going to be amazing. But good luck to Mick. And of course, if Mick does go to Carlton, it'll make Travis Cloke's rumoured move to Carlton a lot easier, and it will definitely probably be 60% to go over there now and 40% to stay at Collingwood. We'll move on now, and because I'm sick of talking about that, we'll move on to the NAB Rising Star, which was announced today, and young Adelaide defender Daniel Talia has become the first Crows player to win the Ron Evans medal. He claimed the award after an impressive season in which he played all 22 games at fullback for the Crows. Won with 43 votes, from GWS Giants forward Jeremy Cameron on 35 votes and Mitch Wallace of the Western Bulldogs on 19 votes. He was drafted at pick 13 in the 2009 draft, so definitely was to be expected that he would do well. Many didn't think he'd win this award, but it's fair to be said, though, that if Toby Green was eligible to win this award, of course he was unfortunately suspended during the year, he would have won this award. But yeah, I think the rules should be changed to suit that. Hawthorn midfielder Jordan Lewis says that the team he's playing in is a better team than in 2011, and he would consider anything less than a grand final this year a disappointment. The Hawks, of course, won the McClellan Trophy for the first time since 1989, beating the West Coast Eagles last week. And certainly, if they don't make a grand final this year, it will be a massive fail by them because they've been talking themselves up all year, and they want to make a grand final because that's what gave Port Adelaide the choker tag last decade. In the 2002, 3 and 4, 2002 and 2003, I think they came first on the ladder, didn't even make the grand final. So they eventually got better for that in 2004, but you never want that tag over your head. And talking about Port Adelaide, Gary Hocking will not be seeking the senior coaching job in 2013. The 43-year-old was Port Adelaide's interim coach the final 4 rounds of the season, but he said that he would much rather still be an assistant coach at the club next year. Move to some Giants news now, and midfielder and former Melbourne captain James McDonald has retired after 264 AFL games. But fellow veteran Chad Collins will play on in 2013. Decisions are still yet to be made for Luke Power and Dean Brogan. And he'll continue on a coaching role with the club next season. And we'll just move to a bit of just some last news now. And Lou Richards was at the MCG for the launch of his new book, his autobiography, I think it was. Well, anyway, it's his book, and I'll definitely be buying it. He has joined the chorus of Magpies fans up in arms about Mick Malthouse's impending arrival at Carlton, saying it'll be a tragedy because he's a real Collingwood man. So if Lou thinks it's a tragedy, it's definitely a tragedy. Anyway, that's just about it for today's show. Of course, we've got the Drop Hunt coming up tomorrow night on Sports Galore Network, so make sure you tune in for that one. Of course, if you'd like to follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, all that sort of stuff, you can watch the Drop Hunt, a way to get more views on that one. And click the links on that video, and you can socially interact with us. So anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next episode. See you guys.